Good morning again. Let's do my makeup. Also, yesterday was the wedding. You guys, it was amazing. It was so amazing. It was great. It was like a 10-hour day for me, honestly, including the drive, but you know what? It was very, very well worth it. And I wanted to pull out this baby from my collection. This is an archive vintage collector's MAC Cosmetics brush moment. So this is the one, excuse me. This is the 180 MAC Kabuki brush, made in Japan, right there at the bottom. This brush, there's never been another brush like this. Actually, I lie. There has been another brush. This is from the, oh my God, there's literally bunny's hair all over it. This is the MAC Cosmetics Mariah Carey brush collection. It's like a shorter version of the 180, but honestly, for foundation, I prefer using this brush just because I find that sometimes the handle, whatever, plus this brush is just so perfect and rare that like I don't want to use it. But this Mariah Carey brush, this was actually, I had this before I owned the 180, so it even has the Mariah thing right there, but obviously because I would use this brush for foundation, it kind of smeared. So let's get into it today. Let's get into the makeup. I haven't done any moisturizer or skin prep, so I'm gonna go in with serumizer. Today the weather is also beautiful. So beautiful today. It's like 69 degrees, so I'm definitely gonna go out today, maybe go to Target. I don't know, but yeah, it's a really nice day because we had like a really strong winter here in Florida, but all of a sudden it's like back to the heat, back to hot weather, back to the sun, back to humidity, back to 90-degree weather. And I'm like, can we go back to winter? Let's go back, if you ask me. Let's go in with MAC Strobe Dewy Skin Tint. I don't know why, but I want to use this today. And so we're going to use this today. This is in the shade Medium 2. This has been in my personal collection for a very, very long time. I have another Medium 2 shade, but I keep that in my kit. So I'm gonna just a little like that, and then maybe a little bit here, then boop. So I put that all over my face, and I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna take the MAC Cosmetics 109 brush. The way that this brush applies is the texture that I like. I think this is perfect. So I'm gonna put this everywhere, even like under the eyes. I don't think I really needed to put anything on my forehead. Look at that. Strobe Dewy Skin Tint is so buttery. And I know MAC came out with new shades, and the new shades have like a newer packaging. I don't know why they did that. MAC, whoever's like the creative director or whatever, product director, needs to take a class, okay, on MAC history, because it seems like they're trying to turn the brand into something like different. But it's like MAC is what it is because it's iconic and it has never changed. Now, if anything, they're like becoming more and more basic, if anything. And this is coming from someone who's obsessed with MAC and has like everything MAC. So yeah, they should really listen to us. This brush is so phenomenal. And the reason why I'm specifically taking this tint under my eyes is because it'll make the concealer sit really nice on top. Weird noises outside. Okay, next. Weird noises again. Marley! Let's go in with some concealer. that did enough color correction for me, and it gave me nice luminosity. So whatever I put on top is gonna be good. What do I want to use though? Let's go in with some Magic Radiance concealer from MAC, NC15. Sorry, NC17 is my shade. That's good. Bunny, what is my baby doing? Before I start blending out the concealer, I'm gonna go in with my ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Blush. I don't know why I pulled out these brushes, because it's like every time I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use them today, I don't, because I just want to preserve them. Okay, let's go into my MAC 128 split fiber. I'm gonna go into this cream products. And the concealer will make the blush more natural. This is something I started doing recently, doing my blush before my concealer. At first I was like, that can't make a difference. Like, that's not gonna make a difference at all. But then once I started to do it in my routine, I was like, oh, I see now. And then a little bit across the nose. I'm not really gonna put anything there. I love ColourPop. I want them to go back to this style. Boom, 240. Let's go. I need a mirror. And I like to start below, and then I like to take it out, because whatever's out here, this part, I don't need that much coverage there. I want my coverage to be under my eye in this little triangle area. And then because of the Strobe Dewy skin tint, it kind of did what this did. I used this 2 videos ago, I believe. Light Struck Skin Finish from MAC. This is like a more intentional version of what the Strobe Dewy skin tint does under the eyes. So there you have it. And then once I blend out this concealer, I'm gonna go in with MAC Fix Plus to melt everything together. See, now I'm finally going into that inner corner area, because the product is like already there, you know? Last night, you guys, I've been having the most vivid dreams of people I would not expect to be dreaming about. And it's kind of freaky, but it's also really, really fun. I'm not complaining. Because it's like, where am I traveling to whenever I sleep? It's like, it's almost like I'm, even though I'm sleeping, it's like I'm living another life. I can live multiple lives in my dreams, and it's so fascinating. Oh, using this brush to blend out my jawline concealer is so much easier than whatever I was doing before. Whatever's left over now, and I'm using the black side. This side is the side with the blush. This side is just empty with no product. I'm gonna take this. Beautiful. I need to get like super, super up close though for this. Okay. Freshly cut. You know what? I don't want to use MAC Fix Plus today. Today, I'm going to use some DANESSA MYRICKS Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm. I keep this like on a top shelf above my vanity, so I don't really reach for it. But I think I want to get a second one for my kid. So this is kind of like a powder in a bottle, but in terms of powder sprays, the MAC Fix Plus Matte, I don't reach for that. Honestly, I don't reach for that. But this, DANESSA, I have a ton of DANESSA products in my makeup kit, and I'm obsessed with her Color Fix sticks, like the matte ones that are like skin tone shades, and then this setting spray. I need to use this way more often. Clearly, I'm not using it enough, and it needs more love, okay? I can feel. So this is gonna pretty much like set my face. I'm still gonna go with my powders, obviously, hello. Specifically, my favorite lavender powder. You guys know how much I love that powder. Okay, let's go in with Maybelline Fit Me. But I think I need a little, yeah, let me just go in with this first. I'm gonna take a powder brush. What? Hello? Okay, never mind. I'm gonna take a little velour puff. Oh, my sister just got home. And I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand, actually. And oh, a little bit of that got in my eye. Whoa, I've never used this powder this way before. Usually I use it after a pressed powder. Look at that. So beautiful.
Yo.
Hey, I'm almost done. OMG. Whoa. Okay, this is definitely gonna go on my kit.
Yeah.
OMG. Oh.
Yeah. I've been mainly just on YouTube, looking at random videos that pop up.
Look at that. Whoa, it definitely took all the shine like off, but that's okay, because I can just go back in and add anything. Yeah. Again, I'm in the shade 15 Lights in this powder. Now what we're gonna do, y'all, is I'm gonna take this old brush. This is a Morphe. I think this is the E8, but the handle broke, so I threw it away. And then I was like, I shouldn't have thrown it away. I could have just hot glued it back with some wood glue. But I'm gonna take this. And this powder is gonna apply it much more densely and more concentrated than my usual under eye brush. But because I did not go in with a pressed powder first, I went in straight with the Maybelline Fit Me powder, which is different for my routine. I'm gonna apply this differently as well. So this is gonna be like my brightening. And I'm pressing it kind of everywhere. And I'm gonna take this other Morphe brush that the handle broke off. I guess I'm not really good at, you know. Well, I'd had these brushes for a year, so I guess it was time eventually. That's why I'm so careful with my other ones. And all of my vintage Morphe brushes that like you can't, it's not even vintage. Vintage and Morphe in the same sentence is cringing me out, but the other ones, like the E20 that I have and others, oh, the E4. Let me use this today, actually. Okay, let's go in with, I guess, a little bronzer. Let's use the Melt Cosmetics Glazed powder. I'm gonna use this as a bronzer just because I've never known how, like, what the heck to do with this. It's like a skin tone shade that you could use it for like anything, I guess. For me, it's like my actual, it's just kind of like a face powder, like a very, very sheer face powder, and it has a little bit of sheen to it. Just like around the lower half of my face. See, this is the Morphe E4. Can't find this anywhere. This is like a holy grail brush. Also, this is one of my holy grail Morphe brushes too. This is the Morphe M406. I've had this brush for years. I prefer it to the MAC. MAC has a brush that's just like this too. What's it called? I can't remember. For blush, let's go in with my House of Color. This is a like color season company based in the UK. This is for the winter season, which I am a winter. I'm stopping like here. And then you can still see, even though I have powder kind of everywhere, my skin still has a glow from within that is really subtle and really, really beautiful. And that is due to MAC Strobe Base Glaze. And I love this. I would never wear this by itself. I would always wear it on top of some, underneath of something else. And that happened to be concealer. I wore it under my concealer because I use my concealer as foundation. For shits and giggles, I'm gonna go in with some highlight. This is from Ofra Cosmetics. This is another vintage makeup it's not vintage, like it's not old, but it's old for my collection. Okay, I've had this brush for almost 10 years. I consider it vintage. Yeah, I always forget I don't have a, okay. This will have to do. I'm gonna go with a little bit of the pink today. So champagne and pink, I'm just mixing that. And I start on the apple and then I work my way back. Under the brow, of course, Cupid's bow. You know what? Let's just put it all over. The lid. I'm feeling it. For some reason. I don't think I want any other eyeshadow though. Okay. My eyebrows are looking crazy. I don't really want to do my eyebrows today. See, this is why I don't like wearing eyeshadow, because I feel like every time I look at myself with eyeshadow, I'm like, that's not Laura. It's really, really weird, but I guess I have to go in with some black eyeshadow again. That's the only way I'll feel normal with this. On a definer brush. This inner corner is always hard for me to get into. Yeah. Whatever's left over. I'm doing what I always do. I'm scared to like look at my whole face right now. Why IDK? Honestly, the only thing I did that really threw me off is the thing on my, like the shimmer on my eyes. Even though it's like, I don't know. Usually I leave it completely bare. It always makes me feel weird whenever I have it on because it's different. I need to buy more powder puffs for my kit because I ran out yesterday. I used the last 7 or 8 that I had and now I have 0. I wonder if they have them at Five Below. Five Below? Yeah, I'll check. I only have 3 mascaras, you guys, so don't think that I'm like purposely reusing the same old thing. But also, I think it's nice to use the same makeup every day and change like 1 or 2 products based on how you feel. And then today only, I'm gonna do a little bit under the eye. Do I like this or no? Let me wait until I have my lips on and everything. My eyes done. Oh no, I got mascara on my eyes. I mean my eyelids. Oh my god, today's just one of those messy makeup days, isn't it? Ah! Put this back nicely. Keep it preserved. The shape and all that. You know what? I don't feel... I have to wait to do the... Okay, let's do Melt Cosmetics Sepia lip liner. I could have sworn I saw the shadow of a person standing outside my window. Okay, now NYX Cold Brew. Then, come on here. Then I'm gonna do some Kylie Cosmetics Tinted Butter Balm. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna use it. This is my makeup look today. It's a little bit more intense and more glam than I was expecting it to be, but I'm very happy. Star of today's makeup is DANESSA MYRICKS Yummy Skin and MAC Strobe Dewy Skin Tint. This is today's stars of today's makeup. So these products are incredible. Don't go out buying anything just because you see other people using something. It actually has to make sense in your routine for you to buy it. Don't just waste your money. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. I love this makeup.